Welcome to the packing vlog. Okay, so if any of you guys have been following my socials, like on mainly Instagram, I have been posting about my upcoming missions trip to Kenya, Africa. The day is coming around the corner. Currently Saturday, July 12th. I know a lot of people are supporting my journey, whether it's through prayers or texting, reaching out, wanting pictures, emails. So I thought it would be kind of fun to show you guys the process of planning for a trip like this, because last year when I was preparing for this, I had no clue what to bring, no idea what to expect. So I really wanted to walk you guys through the process of what it looks like to go on a mission trip behind the scenes, if it would be something you'd be interested in doing one day. I hope this video is encouraging to you and maybe spark something inside of you to possibly go on a mission trip yourself. That being said, I want to start with the itinerary of a trip like this. Someone who went on the team last year is now leading it, and she made this wonderful pamphlet book, and inside it has all sort of informations, daily devotions, name of everyone going, team members' names, contact information. All the important stuff is in this pamphlet. A little bit of a quick backstory into how I got into this mission trip. A member of my family has been going to this church for a very long time now. She's gone to Kenya about 20 probably times at this point, and we kind of always said, oh, we would love to go with you one time, we'd love to go. And last year my aunt was the one who bit the bullet and was like, let's just do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it too. And so unfortunately my aunt is not going again this year because her daughter just had a baby, so she will be going to visit the baby over the break. She could not get more time away, unfortunately, but my mom is going with me this year, which she did not do last year. So this church that I'm going with is my other family member's church that she's been a member of. I personally don't go to this church, but all the people on the team are so amazing and they welcome me in. We have one other woman on the team who is from Tennessee who goes on the trip as well, so they welcome outsiders, which is super nice. So the duration of the trip is from July 16th to the 28th. They fill the days so perfectly that it goes by so fast, and by the end of it you feel like you didn't even have enough time there. We'll call it 2 weeks from travel days, just preparation days. We'll call it a 2-week trip. So we leave Wednesday the 16th from Florida at about 1 p.m. Our flight leaves, which is 8 p.m. Kenya time, and we don't get into Kenya until about 11 p.m. the next day. So it's gonna be over a 24-hour travel day to get over there, which in itself is exhausting. So that aside, I'm going to give you guys a day-by-day of what a missions trip honestly looks like. I know everyone who has gone on a missions trip, it's gonna look very different. Maybe we do more, maybe we do less some days, but the team does a very good job at not overdoing it on this trip, which I will give them a 10 out of 10 on, because it is exhausting, even if you're only doing work for half a day or something. The team leader really does a great job of supporting kind of team rest and things like that. That being said, let's get started. Travel day total is about 24 hours-ish. We leave at 1 p.m. on the 16th from Tampa, Florida, and then we arrive in Kenya very late the 17th. So Kenya is 7 hours ahead. We're probably gonna get there about 11, 12-ish. That's what we did last year. It is their winter there. If people did not know that, I didn't know that when I was originally going, which looks like 50s, 60s, 70s, depending on the time of day. Official day 3, Kenya day 1. After a team breakfast, we will be heading to the school to do a kind of tour, see the grounds, and then we're going to be leaving the school early afternoon and then heading to a women's market. The Amani women are a group of women in Kenya who kind of put up this shop, and it's very cool, kind of homemade gifts, little knickknacks to bring home, and then we're going to eat dinner there. And then after that, it says we'll be going to a grocery store, and then we'll have some team time. Every night we're gonna have about an hour and a half long team meeting where we go over the day and then prep for the next day. Official day 4, Kenya day 2. This part is really fun because we did not do this last year, but after breakfast we're going to be going right to the school we'll be working at, and we're going to have a paint work day, which I'm not exactly sure what that all brings, but I do know that we'll be doing some team building exercises while helping the school with some painting jobs, so that will be really fun. That's it for the school day 1. Now for the school day 2, 4th official day in Kenya, which is Sunday. Super exciting. It is the school's church day. Well, it's kind of everyone's church day, it's Sunday, but this school knows how to do church It is from 9 to about 2 p.m. So it is a hot minute. It's about a 5-hour church service. There's dancing, there's singing, there's sermons, there's bouncing. It's all over the place, and it is honestly one of the best days of the trip. After this, there's a really cool area kind of on our way home. It has a dinner spot that we usually eat at, and then on the rooftop there are locals selling kind of handmade crafts and jewelry items to take home. It's really, really beautiful stuff, and we always go and support and grab some stuff to take home and oftentimes sell for the next year's fundraising. And then once we get home from that, it is the official day 6 and the first official day at the school, kind of doing the mission work that we've been prepping for this whole time. So if you guys did watch my last video, I kind of talked about pre-PA preparation, shadowing, patient care, volunteer hours needed. This mission trip does go towards my volunteering hours, but I'm being a part of the medical clinic team that is going for the first 3 days. We host a medical clinic for not only the school, but for the locals in the area. They come in and get free healthcare from us. So a lot of our preparation has been going into getting medicines and supplies and all sorts of stuff. So for the first 3 days, I will be on the med team. So that means an early wake up time. Day 1, our wake up time is 6 o'clock. So me and the other med team members will get to the school super early, set up for the med clinic day 1. And since this is our first official day, I will be at the school from about 7 to 3 p.m. And then afterward, we head back for dinner and get enough rest because the next day is going to be even crazier. Same wake up time, 6 o'clock for the medical team. We arrive at this school around 7, and then we have a whole nother med clinic day. The med clinic is just those first 2 days, so first day is for the kids and everyone at the school, and then the second day is open to the whole public. So the first 2 days get kind of crazy. I remember last year we saw hundreds and hundreds of people, so it gets pretty crazy on those days. We again leave at 3, dinner, and then we're back in our hotel room by 7. And then for the official day 8, which is Wednesday, the med team kind of splits up into construction or teaching. And I spent a little bit of my freshman year doing science education minor. I thought about doing it for a minute, but I didn't. So I'm going to be putting that to use, I guess. And I'm going to be teaching the middle to high schoolers health and nutrition lesson, which I am not quite done preparing for yet, but I'm still working out the final details. So me and a little team will be teaching that for Wednesday and Thursday. But that's just the first part of Wednesday. And then in the afternoon after lunch, there are some of the students who live right outside the school gates, and we get to go do house visits for them, deliver some food baskets to them and their families to last them a few weeks. It's an amazing experience, very emotional, and honestly one of the highlights of my trip to be able to go and see and meet the parents. Last year I connected with one girl a lot. Her name was Maureen, and I got to go and meet her mom and little brother, which was so special. I got to take a picture with them. I'll insert it here. It was just super awesome and an amazing experience. So I'm really, really excited for that. And then another amazing thing that we do this day is a teacher appreciation dinner, which the church itself did some fundraising for teacher gifts. And so with the certain teachers that are leading the students at the school, we get a nice dinner. We buy them nice like meat and side item, and then some soda, cake, things like this. We spend the evening really appreciating them and serving them since they have been serving us all week. And then we head to dinner and then head back to the hotel. Okay, and then the last official day at the school, which is so sad. Our agenda literally says last day emotionally prepare, which is so true because it's just tears and sadness, and the kids were so perfect. So it's a very emotional day for everybody. After breakfast, we'll head to the school and we will finish up all of our projects and activities that we have been working on throughout the week. And then we have a closing ceremony at 2, which is so insane. I will try to insert some pictures here. A lot of the students dress up. They do a fun little talent show, award show. They'll involve us in it. They last time made up kind of like a routine or a dance, taught us some words, and then we all kind of just like danced down the aisle. It was really, really fun. That is the closing ceremony. They kind of leave it open to everyone new who's going on the trip because I did not know what to expect until the kids started pulling me up and teaching me a dance move. So those people will be in for a treat who have not been on the trip before, aka my mom. We sadly leave the school after that ceremony, and we head to the grocery store and get some refresh groceries because the evening we spend doing some laundry and packing for the next few days, which include a safari. Friday is the next day, 10th official day on the trip. We head to a safari, which is about a 3.5, 4 if I remember, 4.5, I'm not sure, car ride over to a safari campground kind of. I don't really know how to explain it. We stop at a really cool lookout and see this beautiful valley, and then once we get there, we're gonna go on a sunset safari ride. Literally so beautiful. I went last year, and here are some pictures from that. And then after that, we have dinner and then a team meeting, of course. And then Saturday is safari, technically a day 2, but it is a all-day safari. We leave at sunrise. We have lunch out in the middle of the Masai Mara desert. We pack a picnic. We eat it on a river literally next to crocodiles and hippos. It's kind of crazy, honestly. And we spend the whole day out looking at animals, looking for cool animals. It's amazing. And then after dinner, everyone just kind of goes to their room and gets a rest because it is a long day out. Sunday is the last official day. We wake up, pack our things, and then we head right back to the hotel where we originally came from. We kind of all regroup at the hotel that we were at last, pack our things again for the trip home. And then after we have our last team time, we leave for the airport at 7 p.m. Kenya time on our 12th day, and then we arrive back in Florida Monday at around 6 p.m. So it is a long travel day, a long trip, but as you can see from that, the days are filled, and they honestly do the perfect amount of things each day. So credit to them for whoever put this together. After many hours of regrouping and reorganizing and planning, I have all my outfits planned out. What my mom and I did was we went to Goodwill and we thrifted everything, because at the end of the trip we have an opportunity to donate any clothes that we would like to the women at the school or the men for the guys going on the trip. I did this last year where I thrifted every outfit that I'm going to be wearing to the school, and then once I'm done throughout the week, I go ahead and get a big pile of the clothes and donate it back to them. They wash them and then they give them to the people who need it. So everything on the trip is thrifted. I did not purchase any of this. None of this was already in my closet before, so all of it was bought with the intention of giving it back. Let's dive into what outfits I'm wearing depending on what we're doing. So I'm very type A, so I did go ahead and write down which stuff I was bringing for which activity. For the 3 travel days, what I bring is a sweat set because the temperatures are so all over the place. I'm gonna move this over here so you guys can see it a little bit better, and I'm gonna hold up my options. I'm gonna go ahead and group the travel days with the team meetings, because after each day at the school, we go back to the hotel, shower, put on comfy clothes, and then go back for our team meeting and team dinner. So whatever I wear for a travel day, I would wear at a team meeting too, because it's just cold, comfy pajama vibes. So for that, I have these 2 stacks right here of sweatpants and sweat shorts and sweatshirts with a pair of leggings and a jumper and some t-shirts and tank tops. I like to bring enough because in case they get dirty or something, I want to make sure I have a backup. Next is the work project. This involves a lot of painting, like I said. So what I have is a pair of boxer pants. They're easy to get like paint on. I don't really care if I mess them up. And this Kenya t-shirt I got last year. I thought, why not wear it just to fit the occasion? So this will be a workday outfit, something I don't mind getting paint on. Next, for church, the women also don't wear pants in their churches. So I have this long black linen skirt that I'll be wearing, and I also have this blue top that I just found at Goodwill, and it looked nice enough that I could wear it to church, so I'm gonna wear it to church. Next, we're spending 2 days working in a clinic, and so here's my stuff for those days. I have my stethoscope with me that I'll use to triage people, take vitals, and then I have 2 layers to wear because it is going to be probably in the 60s, 50s because they're winter, and since my group leaves first thing in the morning, it's probably gonna be a little chilly. So I have my 2 scrub layers, and then I also have 2 different sets of scrubs. I have 1 black and 1 navy. Lastly are the school outfits. For the first school outfit, it's just for a tour of the school, the dorms, getting settled in, meeting the team. The other 2 days, I will be teaching and helping with various different projects around the school. Here are my outfits for that. I have 3 different ones. For one of the days I'm teaching, I have a white t-shirt and then a navy skirt. For probably the tour, because it's nice and casual, I have an orange t-shirt and these tan loose pants. And then lastly, for one of my other teaching days, most of the teachers are dressed up a little bit more. So I have this button up I found and another pair of tan pants. Last official outfits, but I have the safari clothes. I have these 2 hats that I'm going to wear with these 2. So for the safari, we are allowed to wear shorts because it's not in an area where you kind of need to be cautious about like showing leg or anything. There's a lot of tourists. There's not really a lot of cultural awareness that you need to have, which sounds kind of blunt, but people kind of wear whatever they want because it's mainly tourists that are on the safari. So I have this long sleeve blue stripe top, black tank top, and then these safari shorts. And then for the second day on the safari, I have these elastic green shorts, a white Columbia shirt, and a little tank top to wear underneath it. I have had these on clouds since probably junior year of high school, and they're beaten up, dirty, crusty. So they're gonna be my shoes that I don't care if they get dusty or dirty. I'm gonna wear these every day. Or around the hotel and things like that, I'm going to bring a pair of slip-on shoes. And then lastly, I have these for the safari. We do one trail that's kind of like through the bush a little bit. Could be sharp bushes, branches. I like to opt for a hiking boot for the safari. And that is it. Now, besides all the clothes in the suitcase, I did go shopping. I bought granola bars, protein bars, crackers, pretzels, fruit snacks. Okay, they're just gonna go in my suitcase if I need to pick me up. I'm gonna take them to the school with me for a snack throughout the day, just in case I'm a little hungry, because there probably will be times where I will not be accepting certain meals. So I will skip ahead for you guys and show you what goes in my backpack. So this is the bag I will be bringing. It is a North Face backpack, just like average one. It's very multi-purpose and it has lasted me forever. I've never had a backpack last me this long, but this one snaps because it's really good. Let's get started. So first, in this back area, some important documents. I'm helping with the med team, as I said, so I have some fill out forms for when we do the med clinic. I have our team book, and then I also have some extra books that could not fit from the packing party that we had a few days ago. And then also back here, but it's charging right now, will be my laptop. Next up, in this middle one, this is where I'm going to be keeping all of my phone chargers, computer chargers, camera stuff. I have my Bible and journal, of course, and then I have a cosmetic bag. This is essential because my travel day is going to be 24 hours. In this top section, I have toothbrush, toothpaste, I have deodorant, makeup wipes, and makeup. And then in this bottom part, I have all of my extra things that did not fit in the top. And everything in here is travel size. Next, I have an extra t-shirt because this didn't fit in my suitcase weight-wise, an extra pair of pajamas, and my day one clothing in case baggage gets lost, and I have an outfit for the first day. And then lastly, I have a bag of snacks, and lastly, I have these front little compartments. I have AirPods, converter box, extra pens, and this, my wallet, 2 pairs of glasses. In this one, I have a brush, Kleenex, wipes, hairbrush, and sanitizer, sleeping pills. And over here, weighted eye mask and other snacks for the plane. Overall, this is gonna be in my carry-on, minus a few things like my camera, because I'm filming on it right now. Just little things here and there, but that is the general idea. I leave bright and early in the morning, 9:30. We head to the church, and then our first flight takes off at 1:40. So that's my packing video. I hope this may have been helpful if any of you guys are going on a missions trip or going abroad for any reason. This is just a general outline of what I'm bringing. Maybe it helped some people, maybe it didn't. Yeah, the next you guys will be seeing from me on the channel is going to be my Africa video once I return. So see you guys in 2 weeks.